Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway takes place this weekend in the People's Co-Main event of UFC 300. Pereira versus Hill, and this is one I'm very looking forward to this weekend. At first, I was thinking, oh shit, Max Holloway's gonna die. He's gonna get killed. What the fuck is going on here? Why have they made this matchup? But it's the opposite now. And a few days ago, my full card predictions, I had a real gut feeling Max Holloway would win this fight, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna still pick Gaethje. And this could age badly, but I'm switching my prediction. Max Holloway is gonna beat the shit out of Justin Gaethje and finish him in round 4. I'm switching my prediction. I know I usually really don't do this, but I don't really care if it's prelims with Apex cards. This is the biggest fight in recent history. I'm switching it. I'm going Max Holloway over Justin Gaethje. I think he's going to finish him. I think he's got this, and I'm going to tell you why he does. In my prediction, I said Gaethje would win by doctor stoppage. It could happen, but I was saying Max would be up 2-1 or something. Be winning. And I had a real gut feeling Holloway would win. I'm taking my gut. I think he's got this in the bag to upset Justin Gaethje this weekend at UFC 300. I think he can do this. Max Holloway has the perfect style to beat Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje, I like Justin Gaethje. And recently he's been on a bit of a tear. But who is he KO'd to suggest he KOs Max Holloway? Let me see who he KO'd. Justin Gaethje KO'd Dustin Poirier with a head kick. It's a head kick. I don't see him getting 2 KOs back-to-back with head kicks. And I just don't see him KOing Holloway with a head kick again. So I think that's cancelled out. I'm not really going to count the Poirier one. Even though he did KO Poirier if it was a head kick. So he needs to get a punch over Holloway to KO, in my opinion. He went to a decision with Rafael Fiziev. Decision. Charles Oliveira beat him. Khabib beat him. Chandler decision. Alright, he couldn't finish Michael Chinny Chandler. He finished Ferguson in a weird way, but I get it. And it's Tony Ferguson. Donald Cerrone's Chinny. Edson Barboza, eye poke. That was a good win, though. I'll give it to him. He KO'd Barboza, but it was after an eye poke. But he did win. Good job. James Vick's Chinny. And Barboza's Chinny as well, I forgot to mention. All these guys are Chinny. Donald Cerrone doesn't have a good chin. Edson Barboza doesn't have a great chin. James Vick is known for the worst chin in UFC history. Michael Chandler, like Ferguson, it was because of accumulating damage. He got stopped. Like he got dropped and it was over. It was accumulated damage from Justin Gaethje that made that fight stop. You know, Max Holloway's got one of the best chins in the UFC. And he's going to lose to Justin Gaethje. I don't think KO for Gaethje is possible here. And I think Holloway's got the perfect style to win. I think he's got this, man. Because Max Holloway, I think he's got this in the bag. Because Justin Gaethje, I don't think he'll beat Max Holloway in the boxing. He throws 1-2 overhands. I think he'll miss them. Holloway can eat that, in my opinion. If fucking Chandler can eat an uppercut flush without getting KO'd, and he survived and came back, but lost, I think Max Holloway can do the same, and I don't think Gaethje can land as much clean shots as he thinks he can. as our Chandler's just there to be hit. It's going to be hard to hit Holloway. I get Volk did it, but Volk was smaller, and that was just a nightmare matchup for Holloway in hindsight. I just don't see Holloway. I just don't see Holloway losing this one. And I'm switching my pick. Gaethje's good. And I think he is good, Gaethje. But it's just, I just think he gets hit too much. Poirier in that second fight rocked him. First fight, Poirier finished him. And if that head kick didn't land, because that first round between Poirier and Gaethje in the second fight, could have gone either way. Could have been Poirier's round. Could have also been Gaethje's round. But most judges had it for Poirier. If that head kick didn't land out of nowhere, who knows what we would have saw? Who knows what we would have saw in that fight? I do think Gaethje probably would have taken over, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Poirier would have actually came back and won. You never know. In that first fight, that happened. Poirier landed shot after shot after shot and put the volume on Justin Gaethje and finished him. I think Max can do the same. I don't think Max has much to worry about here, really. I mean, a head kick's always going to be there. So watch out for that. I just don't think he'll get head kicked, though. I just don't see it. Alright? And I think if anyone's going to wrestle here, it's going to be Max Holloway, mixing it up a bit. He's got a better chin than Justin Gaethje. I think Gaethje has a good chin, but not a granite chin from Gaethje. Like, if you crack Gaethje on the chin, he will go down. So if Gaethje does continue fighting his career, I can see him going on a bit of like a KO loss streak. Because Oliveira dropped him. These guys cracked him over the top. Like, Chandler just is a fucking idiot and can't get KOs on you. The best Chandler we saw is the Dan Hooker Chandler. That was the best Chandler we saw. Ever. You know? But since then, he's been a retard. I know he KO'd Ferguson, but I'm not counting that as Ferguson at his old age. So I KO'ing a grandpa. But Chandler's a retard. He rocked Gaethje and just swings. And Gaethje just, rolls with the punches a little bit. And lands his own back. Max isn't going to do that, man. And Max, he's got sting on his shots, man. He does have power in his shots. He does, you know? He does have power in his shots. Because we saw against Arnold Allen, he picked apart Allen at range, landed some good shots in that fight on Arnold Allen. Almost said Brennan Allen. Fuck you. Arnold Allen. Allen was good. You know, Allen was good. But he just wasn't enough. And he tried chopping at Holloway's legs. Holloway landed good head kicks in that fight. And he looked good in that fight. Holloway won that 4-1. Maybe 3-2. Then we move to the fight against his last one, Korean Zombie. I'm not going to really look at this one too much because it's Zombie. At this point, it's like talking about Ferguson. It's just an old age Zombie. But again, in that fight, he showed good power against Zombie. He showed really good power against the Korean Zombie. And I think that's very important. I think Holloway isn't some pillow fist here. I think at 155, more muscle packed on him. I think he'll have more of a good punch in this fight. And I think he's going to crack Gaethje in round number 3 or 4 and finish him. Finish him up, beat him, and I think he gets it done. You know, against Allen, look at kicks. I think kicks are important here. Oblique kicks are important here. Gaethje can trap at his leg, but the thing of Holloway is he takes leg kicks. He just takes them. Volk landed them. He takes leg kicks. I don't care how bruised they're bruised they are. He just takes them. I don't know what this guy's bones are made of, but this guy will take leg kicks for days. And I think he's gonna check some leg kicks with Gaethje here. Why wouldn't he? And I think Holloway's just gonna land shot after shot after shot. Gaethje's gonna miss his 1-2 over, and boom. You know. I think he gets the job done. I think he does. I think he's got this in the bag, man. I think he's done. I think he'll land, not boom boom, but like, get you like 1-2 overhand miss, or Holloway eats the last shot, and then I think 1-2 from Holloway, body shot, left hook, right hook, left hook, jab, straight, body hook. Maybe he shoots him for a takedown. Who knows? Or maybe he ends it off with a kick to the body. I think you gotta go Holloway, man. I think you gotta go for Max Holloway getting this one done. And I think this is a good matchup for him. Justin Gaethje's good. But what does Holloway really need to worry here, man? I don't think he'll get KO'd. I think Gaethje has power, but not that thudding power. Couldn't KO Fiziev. Couldn't KO Michael Chandler. Couldn't KO Ferguson. Couldn't KO anyone before the Ferguson fight. I'm not cutting the Poirier. I mean, he did KO Poirier, but it was a head kick. Like, anyone could head kick someone out cold. You know, but we're talking punch power and shit. That was all before the Tony Ferguson fight. Michael Johnson was because Johnson just quit due to damage. Poirier beat him. Alvarez beat him. James Vick's chinny as fuck. Barboza was chinny as fuck as well. Don Cerrone's chinny as fuck as well. Couldn't KO anyone before that. Before the Ferguson fight, before the Khabib fight, I'm gonna say, he couldn't KO anyone. You know? What am I saying? Before the Khabib fight, that's all his KOs. After the Khabib fight, he's never gotten a KO since. So only over Poirier. With a head kick. I'm gonna go Max Holloway. I think he's got this in the bag. And I think he's gonna get this one done. I trust Max Holloway getting this one done. I think this is an important fight for him. I think he'll get it done, man. The Volk trilogy doesn't really help him much. But it was a Volk that was just unbeatable. Couldn't do anything. You know, and that was a Volk. It was a Volk that was just unbeatable. You couldn't beat him. You know? I think he's got this in the bag, man. I think he's got this in the bag. And if he can take Volk's side kicks, I think he'll take Gaethje's. I think Holloway's got this, man. I think he's got this in the bag. I think he's gonna land. I think he's gonna put away Gaethje, man. I've been looking at them fight, and it's just Holloway's just better. I think he's better with cardio in the later rounds as well. I think cardio is just more natural for Holloway, for Gaethje, how to work for his cardio. And I think I trust Holloway a lot more there. And I think he invests a lot more. I'm gonna go for Max Holloway. Get this one done. I think Holloway's got this in the bag, man. And there's more for him, in my opinion. For Gaethje, you know, like, I don't even know how to explain it, man. Like, Gaethje, it's just, he might not even get a title shot if he wins. I think he's just looking at this as like a fun money fight, you know, a fun money fight type matchup. And I think he's gonna lose, man. And Holloway's always more bulked up now. Yeah, and I think he'll get the job done. Bulked up to 155. Last time against Dustin Poirier, he almost beat Poirier. He almost beat Dustin Poirier. You know, 1, 2, and 5 were Poirier's. 3 and 4, Holloway almost got a finish over him on short notice. I think Holloway's bulked up now. And I think he's going to beat Gaethje. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to go for Gaethje. Losing this fight. I feel like people are coming. That's why I'm not talking as much. Towards the end of this prediction video, I'm going to go for Gaethje losing. That means I'm going to go for Holloway winning. TKO. I feel like people are coming. Fuck. Round 1, Gaethje. I think he'll chop at his legs. Holloway checks a few. Lands shot to the body. I think they're both going to be at range round 1. Filling it out. I think Gaethje's going to be landing harder shots. So I'll say round 1 goes to Gaethje. Round 2, Gaethje. Closer round. I'll say Gaethje wobbles him a little bit. Holloway recovers, but it's a close round at range. Holloway's doing better towards the end. We'll say Gaethje 2-0. Round 3, I think Gaethje's going to do well again. And I think Gaethje's going to start to, fold a little bit. If the body shots from Holloway and the 1-2s from Holloway, I think he'll throw his 1-2. The last one either misses or just Holloway eats it. And then Holloway lands body shot. Left hook. Right hook. Right body shot. 1-2. Grabs the wrists of Gaethje. Bang. Elbow. Body shot. Body kick. And I think that's where Holloway's going to win round 3. I think round 4, Gaethje's going to be mentally broken, gassing out. And Holloway's going to finish him with combinations after Gaethje does that 1-2 miss. Leg kick, right hand from Holloway. Left hand, body shot, left hook, left body shot, body kick. Folds Gaethje into a shell. Round 4, new BMF champion, Max Holloway. I'm going to go for him winning this one. I think he got this in the bag. I think he can do this. With the right game plan, I think he can stop Gaethje. Right, the one thing with Fiziev is Fiziev could have had the tools to beat Gaethje, but he didn't have cardio. He didn't have the cardio. Unfortunately, didn't have the cardio to win. And I think Holloway got what Fiziev has. But I just think he's got cardio with it and 5 rounds, which benefits him. Winner of this one won't get a title shot. If McGregor beats Chandler in June, McGregor versus the winner. If it's McGregor Gaethje, awesome. If it's McGregor Holloway, awesome. If it's Chandler, annoying. That's so annoying. But we get Chandler Holloway, which is a fun fight. And Chandler Gaethje 2 is always there. We got these fights. Like, subscribe, thank you for watching. Peace.